Welcome to Brian's action figure reviews, and Brian is a happy boy today. Because why? Because Brian finally got himself a Marvel Legends Rogue. The uncanny X-Men carded version of Rogue. Yeah. So, story behind this, I had Rogue, the Juggernaut Wave one, and unfortunately, as things happen from time to time, other stuff got in the way, so I had to sell her to pay for something, which is unfortunate. She's a great figure, but the prices she goes for are ridiculous. For any action figure to go for inflated prices like they do is ridiculous. But I couldn't get her back, obviously, because of the prices until now. Big shout out to Big Bang Comics in Dublin, in the Dundrum Shopping Centre in Dublin in Ireland, for posting her out to me and selling her at retail price. So let's hurt all those mint on card collectors and get her out of the packaging. So let's take a look at the packaging for Marvel's Rogue. As you can see here, it's very similar to the one that was released years ago, the Toy Biz one. Rogue's face looks like a bit hopped up on goofballs a bit, but the picture is pretty class. Up here, Marvel Comics, the Uncanny X-Men, the bubble is great, power absorption, Marvel's Rogue, and she does look really, really good in the box. On the back, you got that classic old Toy Biz looking cover. Rogue can absorb superpowers, personality traits, strength, and even memories from others with a single touch, making her capabilities in any matchup nearly limitless. These talents have naturally led her to be a leader among the X-Men. You've got the black and white picture there, and you got another picture there. Now the colours look a bit different, do they? They're definitely a bit darker here than they are in this picture. I think this is a better looking one. I don't know why they didn't do it that way. Yeah, it's quite darker in the actual figure. The jacket is the same colour, alright, but the brown here is definitely darker than this. Is a lot lighter, so maybe it's the lighting, I don't know. It just looks that way to me. Anyway, let's break MOC Collector's hearts and get her out of the box. So here she is, guys, the little lady that's been causing so much trouble across all the Marvel Legends groups. This is the Retro Rogue out of the box and out of the packaging. And now, when they showed pictures of this figure, first of all, her face looked absolutely shockingly bad. She looked like someone in a really, really bad mood. But upon receiving her, you can see that she is a lot better. She does look nice. It's a good face sculpt. Not too harsh, not too soft. Really, really good. I'm very impressed. Again, my only problem is the colour is different from what's on the packaging. That's a minor thing. Obviously, this figure has all the same problems that most of the female figures in Hasbro's lines do, in that they don't have double jointed arms, which is so silly in this day and age, when companies like Jazzwares have caught up, and even McFarlane Toys, to give them a little bit of praise, have got double jointed elbows on most of their female figures. And ironically, that company have gone backwards and put single jointed elbows on some of their male figures. But anyway, I'm getting lost here. The figure looks great. The X sign is on her front there and on her shoulders on the jacket, which is really, really nice on both sides. The hair is great. No problem there. It's really nice. Again, I don't like these movable belts and stuff. They should be in place maybe. And same with the sleeves of the gloves. Movable as well. I'm not a fan of those. And these knee things as well are very annoying. Or the boot things, whatever they are. But yeah, a lot of moving parts here. Articulation. Head gets down. You don't get a lot of movement with the head at all because of the hair. It's very poor movement on the head. You get your full ear. No bicep swivel. Very limited chest articulation. You have to do all the articulating with the legs. Legs go out this far, up this far, and you do get double jointed knees. You can get that cool flying pose if you've got a flight stand, and you do get articulated ankles. So for a figure that is so sought after, I'm gonna get hate for this. It's so sought after, but the articulation is terrible. The paint is the wrong color from the packaging. The head barely moves. There is, like, if this wasn't Rogue, if this was like, let me say, Domino or X23 or someone like that, this figure would be shit on from a height by all the collectors out there. But because it's Rogue and because she's so rare, well, yeah, it's because she's so rare that they will let a lot of things go with this figure, which is unfortunate because you shouldn't do that. I'm glad I have her, but this is not the definitive Rogue. Like, I will always say that when I buy a figure of a character from my collection, like, it'll be the defining character and I won't need to buy another one. But I do believe they could do so much better with this Rogue. And I would buy another one if they did all the improvements I named out. She does come with 2 separate hands, one open palm and one with holding the glove. So you can have her like ripping people's faces off or whatever she does. No, I'm joking. Like, you can have her stealing people's powers and stuff, which is sort of a cool gimmick. But on the whole, I'm pretty disappointed with this figure. Sad to say. This has been Brian's Action Figure Reviews. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you do get one of these figures if you're actually looking for one, because I do appreciate there is a massive want for this character. It's just I wish Hasbro would have done a much better job on her. So yeah, hit the notification bell to stay notified, and drop a comment and drop a like, and please subscribe, guys. You know I will always be as honest as I can, which is what I always try and do. And we'll see you later, guys. Have a good one. Bye.